How's everybody doing? If you don't have butterflies in your stomach, it's because you don't have a beer entered.
We got good people making good beer. They care about what they're doing. They try hard. It's a lot of love, man. Love's a good thing.
One of the guests we've wanted on the show forever is my man Jay here, who is, Iowa Brewers Guild. What is it exactly you do there?
Iowa Brewers Guild, it's a trade organization of all the breweries in the state of Iowa, so I help to do kind of the 3 Ps, promote, protect, and improve Iowa beer.
And a lot of that is working with all the breweries to make sure that you're protecting them in terms of like lobbying, right?
Yep, legislative endeavors both in Des Moines and also in Washington, D.C. So we do a lot of advocacy for the Brewers Guild on that realm as well.
And I know that like there have been things that have been going on legally that the Iowa Brewers Guild has been able to kind of make some sense of, and now we're at 100 breweries, right? 100
breweries. Just a couple of weeks ago, we had a big 100 brewery toast, and we went up to Lamar's, Iowa, and did a big shindig up at Wise Eye Brewing Company, and had a great time. All the breweries around the state kind of celebrated, took a pause at 7 p.m. in their tap rooms, and raised 1 pint for 100 breweries, and it was a good, fun night for everybody and a real celebration.
What I've always appreciated about the Iowa Brewers Guild and all the Iowa breweries is how much they all root for each other. That's got to make your job a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely. There's well-known camaraderie in this state. We help each other out. If you need to borrow 50 pounds of Munich malt, I got your back. If I need 11 pounds of Cascade hops, you probably will get my back. And if somebody's got a problem with the pump and I know how to fix it, I'll come over and help out. And that's what happens. Everybody's really helpful.
So 100 breweries probably seemed like a crazy milestone that you would never reach until you reached it. I mean, where does this? I mean, how many more breweries do you think we can have in the state of Iowa? Because I feel like, knowing what I know, 100 seems like a lot until you're in it and you realize there's room for a lot more.
Yeah, it depends. Is the question? Is the answer to that question? We're standing in Des Moines, Denver, Colorado, right? There's 300 breweries in this state. There's over 100 breweries in this city. We got 100 breweries in one state. You go to San Diego, there's well over 100 breweries in a city. Portland, Oregon, well over 100 breweries in a city. We're one state. It doesn't matter about that number. It's a cool milestone and it's fun to hit. And in 1875, we were at like 149 with 2 million less people. I think it's more about the quality that's out there. You know, pre-prohibition, it was a small community. It's got your local brewery. They service their local community. It's not about the number of breweries we have, but about how much beer they make. We got 3-barrel breweries that don't make very much beer at all. We got 30 or larger breweries that make quite a bit and distribute further. So it's a different dynamic from 1875. And distribution is easier and wider. And we've got out-of-state breweries coming in, selling beer here that maybe in 1875 they didn't have. It's just a little bit different landscape. As long as your beer's good, then people are going to check out that local product and be excited about it and support you.
50 states and Washington, D.C., all making really good beer. But let's be honest, Iowa makes the best beer. Why is that?
I think we got good people making good beer. They care about what they're doing. They try hard. It's a lot of love, man. Love's a good thing.
I'm going to ask the same question when you talk to the Illinois breweries, and I'm going to say that they make the best beer as well.
They don't know about love over there. They don't know about love. You've heard about those guys.
Shots fired. Jay, thanks for your time.
Nice to see you. Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers. Right, so this is the Illinois Craft Brewers Guild. This is Danielle. Danielle, thanks so much for your time. You're very busy pouring a lot of great Illinois beer here.
Yes, we are. We're very happy to have 5 different breweries represented here tonight, and actually one of the founders and owners of one of the breweries we're featuring is right next to me pouring. So we're having a great time. Different varieties. We have anything from all things from a Pilsner to a Belgian Triple to a hazy IPA, Hefeweizen, and an Oktoberfest.
So what all is it that you do there at the Craft Brewers Guild? You're making sure that you're taking care of all the brewers from the very south end of the state to Chicago to where we're at. You're there to help them make the best beer possible, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We have about 250 breweries now in Illinois, all the way down in southern Illinois and in Ava and all the way up north then near the Wisconsin border. Obviously, a lot of breweries that are in the Chicagoland area. We focus on three main areas: advocacy, so making sure that we're down in Springfield at the state capitol, advocating for laws that are going to be beneficial for our small business owners.
You saw her doing really hard work when there was talk in Illinois of raising taxes on the brewers. And you were the one at the front of the line saying, this is not going to help, it's going to hurt. Can we talk a little bit about what you did and how you were able to basically save a lot of Illinois breweries? I mean, you were the vanguard that really made sure that the brewers in Illinois didn't get taxed into not being able to make the delicious beer that we enjoy.
No, absolutely, it was a team effort.
See, that's what you say when you win and you're the person that makes it happen. You say it was a team effort. But I'm telling you, having watched that go down, you were really integral in making that happen.
No, I appreciate that. Again, though, it makes a difference when you have really good breweries that are behind you, and that can speak to the impact that an increase in the excise tax would have on their businesses. So they can't purchase more equipment, they can't hire more people, because they're not going to pass that cost on the consumer. They're probably going to eat it because there's already an additional expense that comes with craft beer over a macro beer. And so being able to have the brewers tell their story, making craft beer the front and the face of this campaign, really made a difference.
Last question. You've got all 50 states, you got Washington, D.C. here, all making their pitch to America why their beer is the best. So why is Illinois beer the best?
I think we have the diversity in our breweries. Again, you have Scratch Brewing down in Ava, Illinois, that forages all of their ingredients. And then you have the only Michelin-rated brew pub in the country in Chicago. And then you have everything in between. So I think the uniqueness of what Illinois breweries bring to this competition stands out.
Keep up the good work and cheers.
Thank you, appreciate it.
The bronze medal goes to Decorah Nordic Groot, Pivo Brewery, Kalmar, Iowa.